Well, obviously a difficult loss. Last second shots are hard to take. And we had obviously the game doesn't come down to the last second shot, it comes down to other things you could have done before. I just mentioned to the guys, if we all make one better decision throughout the game, whether it's a better defensive decision, a better ball handling decision, in my case, better strategy decision, could be a substitution, use the contact, then maybe we come out with a real hard-fought victory. That stretch in the first half really hurt us. We were stuck on 17 for a pretty good while. Couldn't get a field goal. I thought our offense was pretty good up until that point. But they've got a veteran group. They played like it. They were poised and they made some really good plays. And then that last shot at the end was, I thought our defense was pretty good leading up to the last shot. But I haven't seen the film yet. I'll take a look at that.
You mentioned that one play being the difference. You said strategic decision on your part. Did you have one in mind, or you just speaking in general?
No, just speaking in general. Again, instead of substituting that guy for the other guy, or better play call, better defensive strategy, better. I thought our defense again in the second half was much better than it was in the first half. Quisenberry had those couple of threes that really hurt us, and then Richardson was great in the first half. We obviously did a better job on him in the second half, but just play here or there is what we need, and we don't have a lot of margin for error. And we need to pay attention to those details.
When Khalil has that stretch like he has, where it's kind of carried you guys, got you back into it, and then toward the end there, there were a couple plays I'm sure you get up and back. How do you as a coach kind of balance structure of the offense, what we want to do, versus a kid who goes on a run like that and maybe feels like he's feeling it a little bit, maybe we can ride it a little bit. Like, how do you, is it totally situational based? How do you kind of negotiate that kind of?
Well, for him especially, and Brickus can carry us sometimes too. He made a couple of great plays tonight. He made a huge three at the start of the second half. It really helped us. And with KB, it's goes 1,000 miles an hour. That's how he plays. So do you slow him down? You talk to him and try to get him to play at a little less warp speed. But the one play he made at the half court, tremendous steal, driving it down, great layup, great finish. It really puts our stamp on the game in that second half. So you live with some of the stuff that he does. But he's a good guy and a great competitor, and he wants to win as much as anybody does. So I will live with him gladly.
Coach, Similar's a very physical game. If you agree with that, who do you think got the better end of the physical play?
Well, I thought that there was the kid Moore had a couple of really good plays in the second half. One was we had battled like crazy to get an offensive rebound. We couldn't get it, and he finally lines up and makes a layup, and then we foul him, which was difficult. But a kid like that, he gets 5 offensive rebounds. So that, if you're asking me to pinpoint something, I'd say they did. We got 10 offensive rebounds. They got 16, I think. And one of those was the last offensive rebound that Moore gets and stick back, which puts them up. I thought Drame's 2 foul shots were huge. Glad to see that. But we could have shot a little better from the foul line as well, which would have helped us. But to answer your question, because their offensive rebounds were more than ours than the physical play, we'd probably go with that.